Hey guys, what's up? Time for another game 3 review. Remember, like, videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. Kind of a follow-up to that, how I would change Karnov's Revenge. You know what I mean? And I was just thinking, like, I don't think I said anything really for FAILIN. I was actually trying to think a couple nights ago. I'm like, how would I actually make this character cool in the game, right? First of all, God, is she not one of the most ugly and fucking stupid look? Can they, like, fix her sprite? Her fucking head is... She looks like a fucking monkey in the God. I swear, I said before, dude, Karnov's Revenge, Mizoguchi, and Karnov are such amazing characters, but the rest of the game is a bunch of kind of like, to just God awful. Some of the most ugly looking characters ever in fighting game history, dude. God, she's ugly. Can we get a palette redraw of her? I guess that's not possible, unfortunately. God damn, she's ugly. But what could we do to make her more interesting if I was going to balance the game? I was trying to think of something. So I was thinking, of course, we got to go in the context of, we can't actually put in new moves necessarily that would have new sprites in the game. Unless, we were to take some of the fighters' history moves that were not used in this game. But generally speaking, got to work with what we have. So, I was thinking, I wonder if we could do something like this to make her more interesting. So first, I think we could fiddle around because her dive kick, I said before. So in the last video, I said maybe something with her dive kick, make it so she can shoot her fireball after it. So, because the dive kick is such a bizarre move, the fact that you're actually punishable after it a lot of times, right? So maybe at least to try to keep the opponent honest while you're falling down, you can fireball. So besides that, I thought maybe also get rid of this stupid thing, how it has a very specific height that you have to do it at, right? I don't think moves that need to be that specific in this game, especially when so many characters have dragon punches in the game that are super fast. So here's what I would do, an idea that we could kind of focus her on. Let's focus on this dive kick. What can we do? First of all, make it cancelable from attacks in the air, no height restriction, and also I would add in another version of it. So it has this down hard kick version where she bounces off. Let's keep what I said. The one where she does a hard kick and she bounces off the guy, she can shoot a fireball down, whatever. Keeps the opponent a little bit honest. Then, say, give her a light kick version where she does the exact same animation, right? But instead of bouncing off of the guy, she goes through the guy. She hits the guy. It counts as like real block stun, but she goes through the guy and it like crosses up, right? And then maybe when she lands like that on the other side instead of bouncing back, if she's charged, whatever, she could do her little flash kick with punch or dragon punch, whatever. Or if she's not charged, she could fireball, right? Give it some kind of mix up so you don't know exactly where she's going to land. If she's landing in front, she bounces off and she tries to keep you honest with this fireball at least a little bit to make it at least a little bit more risky to punish her. And if she does the little kick one, she hits the guy and she crosses the guy up. I don't think she needs to combo off of it per se. It doesn't need to be like, a dive kick that she gets a full combo off of. So make the recovery after that. You can cancel it with the special move, right? And something else with this that I think you could do fun to add to this move, let's fix a couple of things here, right? Her far stand hard kick, let's make this move a little bit more versatile. Let's say when you do a far stand hard kick, it hits the guy towards you. It like sucks the guy in or something like that, right? Then let's say you could do hard kick to hard kick or something like that, right? This hard kick right here, let's say it's jump cancelable. So we're going to actually give FAILIN a combo, okay? And I don't think this is too bad because, remember, this game, you can already jiggy. You can jiggy, remember, while you're being hit, okay? So although this combo is going to seem crazy, you can jiggy while you're being hit, so this technically isn't guaranteed. But let's say she has a theoretical combo where now FAILIN theoretically can combo to far stand hard kick that sucks you in. She then links a jab to a stand hard kick. She jump cancels it to a jump light kick. Hits immediately when she's jumping. It hits the guy, whatever, and they're standing, whatever. Then She does the dive kick. She goes down on the other side. I don't think she should be able to link off of it because I think this is already getting too complicated, and I think this would be potentially too good. But then she can do a fireball after it or something, or a dragon punch if she charged fast enough. This sounds a little bit crazy, you know what I mean? But the idea is, remember, you can jiggy while you're being hit. So you're like, okay, well, wait, Clayton. Now you just put in this caveat that you can jiggy while you're being hit. So why would this ever work? Well, it might sometimes work because you can stand hard kick now, close up like that, then tiger knee her fireball, which counts as an overhead. So the opponent kind of will hesitate a little bit to sometimes wanting to stand up anyway, right? We can put in a little bit of a ghetto mix-up here, something like that, to try to keep the opponent honest just a little bit. So this is, again, nothing guaranteed, but give her a little bit of a theoretical combo that keeps the opponent honest to look for this, because if he's just going to keep holding down after stand hard kick so she can't do this jump link combo, well, what if she does jump fireball? Fireball is slow enough from that, and her air fireball hits as an overhead, so that could hit the guy. Maybe then when it's done that low, tiger knee wise, you can link a sweep or something like that. So again, kind of give her a theoretical, not 100% guaranteed combo, but still now she theoretically has a decent combo that could hit if the opponent was expecting you to cancel that to an air fireball, right? I actually think this could kind of work. It sounds pretty ghetto, but in the grand scheme of the game, with jigging and everything like that, with the idea that so many characters have super fast reversals anyway, I think you could work this as an idea for this character, right? So again, the main things I think we could do, dive kick, give her 2 different dive kicks. One dive kick, she still bounces off the guy, but she can air fireball down while she's coming down. Remember, when you air fireball down anyway, half the time you can be punished anyway. At least make it a little bit more risky to punish, okay? And she has another version where she does the dive kick, but she goes through the opponent and she lands on the other side. She doesn't get a link off of it. It's not that ridiculous because we wouldn't want this to be some kind of like block string loop, but she can cancel it into a special move, something like that, right? And then, of course, the caveat to that is now she has a far stand hard kick that can suck the guy in, give it a little bit of versatility so she sucks the guy in so she can go for these mix-up or potential combos in some way. And then her stand hard kick is jump cancelable, so you can stand hard kick to a combo, or the air fireball, you know what I mean, is an overhead. Pretty weird. I think you could fiddle with that a little bit and make her kind of a little bit more interesting. Give her something, right? You know, I almost think if this was a little bit too powerful when the game was being reworked, I wouldn't mind her Dragon Punch being a little bit weaker than it is. You know what I mean? Because she's already not a fucking... Her main problem is that she doesn't have like a good combo. So we're definitely giving her a theoretical combo, you know what I mean, and a mix-up that she just does not have, because she's one of those characters. It's like, okay, she has Fireball, Dragon Punch, but God, Fireball, Dragon Punch compared to Jean, compared to Samche, compared to Ray. I mean, whose Fireball is she better than? Mizoguchi? Okay, she beats Mizoguchi, right? She's better than Mizoguchi at the Fireball lane part of the game, but she has no great combo. She doesn't have any good mix-up. You know, she's not laming you out. It's so powerful. So I think, you know what I mean, given the sprite sheet that we have, I think you could actually work this in. I think just that little bit right there, you could work that in, I think, right? I think you could do that. And if you're worried that, you know, stand hard kick or the forward stand hard kick, you know, sucking the guy in, it might create a loop per se. You know what I mean? Maybe make it not 100% guaranteed, because we don't want a legitimate infinite loop, but maybe at least on block string or something like that, some kind of threat there, right? So the opponent, at least there's got to be a little bit of respect there. You know what I mean? It's not like, and of course she has a DP, throw, mix up, whatever, when she's sucking you in, but there's got to be, give her a theoretical combo, so at least when the guy is like dizzy, there's some kind of something, right? Redraw the sprite too if you could, because she's ugly as fuck? God, one of the most ugly female characters ever. Did they hate Chinese people? Unfortunately, Chinese ASMR didn't exist when they made this game, but I don't know. Please. We know COVID is from China, but we still love our semen demons in China, okay? I don't know, dude. God, it's such an ugly character. Her Matlock, some of the worst. God, the game. Some of the worst fucking character designs ever, dude. Jesus.